Inside out so I can
there we
see.
go.
Part of you that's drifting over me. Booyah! Welcome everybody to the Sausage Boys podcast. This is your host, the South Coast poster child, aka the mannequin from Newtown. I go by the name of Jackson Grant. And that right there on the ones and twos, that's a man you know and love. He goes by the name of the Terry Crews of Sydney, aka the Steamroller. Karim Bialo. How the hell are you doing, my dude?
Good.
Lovely.
So
lovely.
it was so warm. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And
We're
right
having
there,
so much fun.
that sarcastic ass voice is a guy you also love. You know this guy. He goes by the name of Ramsey Smith.
I'm Ramsey. Listen to my podcast. Ramsey Smith Isn't Funny. I'm going to plug that now.
Oh, you got a podcast?
Oh, hell yeah.
I got a
dog.
podcast. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
How long?
How long has it been going
Yeah.
for? Like 2-3 months, maybe.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a thing about this.
No, it's a bit of a secret. You know what I mean?
So what's only podcast?
It's well, you know, we're trying to keep a
Yeah.
quality thing
Yeah.
about it. You know.
certain clientele just kind of ruined this.
Exactly.
There's like music, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not an urban podcast,
Yeah.
you know. It's but no, it's little half-hour episode. It's just me. I had my wife on one episode, but
Whoa.
it's just me ranting for 30 minutes. So
I really
Hell yeah,
check this
dog.
out. I
yeah,
really wanna
man,
check this
yeah. Let's listen to it now.
out. Yeah, let's actually phone.
And I'm going to introduce our other guest on today's show. First time he's been on pod, he goes by the name of Yosef Bender.
Excited to be here with the sausage boys.
It's your podcast.
It's also a secret. It's kind of like a conflict to Ramsey's one.
You've got a podcast as well.
Nah,
Have you had
Ah.
Ramsey's wife on as well?
I have. Yeah.
Apparently it was the best podcast you'd ever been on. I don't know, there's something there.
We cast it hard.
Is your surname actually Bender?
Yeah.
What's next? Yosef Zoidberg?
I hopefully.
I thought of that joke maybe 8 hours ago.
He's been, yeah,
You know,
and
when
it was
when
worth
I was
it.
when in London, because Bender is like a derogatory
Means
word
gay.
for-
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
And I was
Mate,
ready
you
for
bend.
it. Yeah, I was ready for it.
bend.
You
I think
Bender.
one person the
I've
whole
got
time.
a bender in here.
You fucking Bender.
I was ready for it. I'm like,
Bender.
It's because they saw you and they're like, oh, this might actually be a hate crime.
yeah.
Well, this would be really funny if he was straight.
Yeah.
This would be hilarious.
Yeah,
But
I'm all for a good laugh,
unfortunately,
but this guy actually might
you know,
be,
we don't want to do that. You know?
Yeah. We're
It's
actually
ironic
accepting
name.
that.
They thought it was a
Yeah.
stage name. They were like, that's pretty funny. That's pretty clever. You know?
Yeah.
He's also
Yeah, your middle name's The.
Yes, of the Bender.
He's also a limbo champion.
Exactly. Never have to bend.
Hey, he's short.
I just walk under.
How tall are you? What's your measurements?
Let's see. I
All
think
measurements, so you want penis included.
you want height and width.
He's acting like he doesn't know exactly.
Basically, as me and Ramsey the same height when Ramsey lies down. That's pretty much.
Because I'm fat and you're small.
I think like 160 or something. A bit over
160.
160.
160.
Do you guys
Wow.
use centimeters for height?
No.
I'm using feet for some weird reason.
I'm using feet for
Right,
height.
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm using
you said
feet.
160. That could mean anything.
Yeah, I don't
Centimeter.
know.
We live in Australia. What feet?
We live in Australia. We live in the world.
Why not use dildos for height? So that's also another measurement.
Is your dildos a foot long?
Some of
Then
them.
I guess I do. I don't know.
How big's a foot?
A foot is just
12
over
inches?
30. Yeah, 12 inches. Just
See,
around,
a nice,
just around 30.
nice round number.
How big's a foot? It's 5.5 inches.
I feel like you use feet because of
But then you
sports.
use inches just
because of
then,
American
though.
sports. No,
Use
so
inches.
like feet in inches.
So
what I mean.
what is a feet in centimeters?
Hey?
What's a feet in? I mean,
Oh,
what's a
30 centimeters is
About
a foot.
30
Yeah,
centimeters.
something like that.
30 centimeters?
Yeah.
Okay.
That ain't right.
That ain't. I don't know about that.
So 160.
That's a ruler.
Yeah, exactly.
A ruler. So subway things are a ruler. There are people out there that have a penis the length of a ruler.
Yes.
Sorry to keep bringing it back to penis.
People
I think that's the
out
third
there.
I think it's
time
on
I've
our
done
mind.
this.
I don't
I think it's the
know.
third time I've done this in the last
Yeah.
minute and a half.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of big juicy
Okay.
cocks.
Yeah.
So
I don't
it's a
know.
hard topic, you
Hey, hello.
know.
Boom!
It's going.
Okay. I can't really hear the sound effects coming through, but that's that was an air horn.
I was
That's
waiting
crazy.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Usually we
air
have it a
horn-
bit. Oh, actually, no.
air
With
horn
the
worthy.
headphones, you can kind of hear it. But I'll let you know. I'll give you
Yeah.
like
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you grow up in Sydney, Yosef?
Yeah, I did.
True.
You've got an international feel to you.
You do,
I
like,
do.
yeah.
You're really international.
I was
It's
born
the
in
Jewiness.
Ukraine.
Oh, you were born in the Ukraine.
Yeah, I was born in Ukraine.
Boy, you crazy.
Very nice. Yeah. What was that?
Yeah.
Another air horn?
That was, I think that was laughter.
Oh, okay.
Do you have family there?
No,
Not anymore.
Yeah. We're saying that for different reasons. Not anymore. Yeah.
It's all right.
And then you just moved over when you were a kid or something with.
Yeah.
your
How
family.
long?
Yeah.
How long were you in the Ukraine for?
Like I was there for a month, and then I was in.
Wait, when you were a baby,
Yeah. When I was
and it just gave you this accent, this weird foreign accent that you just took for the
I
rest
guess.
of your life.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Wait, so you were only there for a month?
I was there for a month, then I was in Israel for 3 years, and then I came to.
Oh,
As a baby.
Okay.
Yeah, as a baby. So
Okay.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything. I was a baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right,
you're-
okay.
You're a baby in Israel.
Yes.
Whereabouts?
I think it was Tel Aviv
Tel Aviv. Okay.
Nice.
or adjacent to Tel Aviv. somewhere.
Do you have memories back then?
They were erased. I don't even know what that could mean.
It makes sense. I think, IDF, racing babies' minds. I don't know.
What they
Do
do. It's
Israeli kids throw rocks back? Or is that just a Palestinian thing?
I don't know.
There's
Maybe.
no rock throwing going on.
Israeli
They
kids get
might.
given handguns.
Yeah.
And they're like, if anyone throws a rock
Yeah.
at
Hey,
you,
this is a bomb. We can press it.
Probably throw
Hey,
something else.
try
This'll
this.
take out a village.
hey, come on, it's fine. Come on. It's
He just took out his first hospital.
Ooh. Look at little baby
Oh, cute.
guy.
Yosef just took out his first hospital, everyone.
Yeah.
Quick.
Woo. Yeah.
You're just laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's how we
That's
start.
like their like kindergarten play.
Oh my god.
It's just like 100 people killed in a mosque. And just the parents going, oh. Very good, Yosef. Very good. I
You guys
can't
had,
do
like,
Israeli.
sandcastles?
Yeah, was
That's
that
cute.
was it an Asian accent?
Whatever.
Very
Oh,
good,
very
Yosef.
good.
You
I'm
kill
from Israel.
Israeli.
I'm
Okay,
Israeli.
Yeah.
Very
We're from
good.
Israel.
Palestinian.
Very cool.
We don't like them. No,
We don't like
like
them. Too
we
hard to
don't-
pronounce.
To me, ah.
We kill Palestinian.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I don't know. I can't do a Israeli.
You were in a play, weren't you?
Yeah, I know, but I didn't. I jewed it up a about it, but that's more like
Wait, what's his play?
I was in a production of Yentl.
What does that mean?
Huh? It's a
What is
play about
It's pronounced Gentile.
Crushing. Neither do I. It wasn't. Anyway. No, I was Yentl. It's a play. There's a Barbara Streisand movie with it. It's about a Jewish woman. It's like in the 1800s, set in the 1800s in like Lithuania. Jewish woman wants to like study, but she can't because women can't do that. She dressed up as a man, goes to another town, studies in the yeshiva, has fun little adventures, falls in love with some guy she's studying with, but she's pretending to be a boy.
Who are you playing in this thing?
I was Avigdor. I was the lead, so the male lead. So
You were the love interest.
I was the love interest. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Gosh, how was it?
I
We had
was
to do an
fun.
accent.
Oh, I didn't really. No, we didn't really do an accent.
What was the background of your character? What did you have to like bring to the performance?
It's a very serious.
We're
play.
inside the actor's studio now.
It's not
It's not.
actually-
It's Jewish Milan. That's what you're describing. Right
Okay, yes, Jewish.
So how
Milan,
do you get there? Who is this guy? How do you get
There's
there?
a lot of I did a lot of like journaling as the character before, and there's kind of hinted at throughout the play that I think my brother killed himself.
Oh,
So I've kind of thrown myself into the studying of the Torah in like this
nice.
yeshiva. So I've kind of got to like, I'm very by the book. Yeah, no, this is. So
I'm actually, I don't know.
I feel like Ramsey knows more about Judaism than I do at this point.
I was going to be like this.
Know
you
thy
would have had to
enemy,
have done some
you know?
Yeah, something you literally have to look out for. If a guy knows a lot and he has nothing to do with
yeah,
that
what's
culture,
going on there? You know? Yeah,
start asking some questions.
that's right. Now let me tell you about hip hop. Jackson is rubbing his temples. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's fun. I got
temporal. We're bringing back the.
It's enough of that.
I want to go to. Okay, I'm sorry.
Temple. Yeah,
so
that's good.
This guy's brother died, and you take that weight because you're an actor. You're actually it's fascinating hearing you break it down like this.
Yeah, no, this is the most like I guess serious acting stuff I've done.
That was
that like the most as far as like character and like depth and doing a play is a lot different to doing film stuff. I'd mainly done film stuff before. How old?
Yeah, when you did that.
19, I would say.
yeah,
18,
gosh.
19. No, 19.
This was outside of school. This was
outside, yeah. This was just a
Oh, wow.
little independent.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Thingo.
And you did all that?
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I did
You did
all
the research. I was thinking it was like for school or something like that. But if it's an actual,
No, just, it's just a little passion.
and you didn't do an accent.
I did. I jewed it up a little bit.
How? Like,
Well,
let's
like
do
you
a
just can't.
quick
You're doing a bit of
demonstration.
a. You're not. Because they are like written in. You say oy vey and like Jewish
You had to
words
say
and
oy
stuff.
vey.
So oy vey. So you kind of do. It's a very like upwards kind of complainy thing they kind of do.
Yeah,
I'm
is
not
he
doing it very well now.
Is that in? What's going on? Is he meant to?
I have heard
upwards
that
thing?
before, but I would love to see.
I feel like it's definitely more based on like the New York Jew kind of
Yeah.
thing, but not
Yeah.
doing it overtly. So I just kind of had little ticks.
Very
in
subtle.
In the very just subtle, like just shaping the way I
What
spoke.
are you doing here? Hey,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah,
is
kinda like
funny.
that, yeah.
It is funny. You throwing in little improvisations, like other people are talking and they're going, "Aye."
yeah. Oy vey,
What were you doing outside of it as well to like get into the character? In your everyday life, were you going to like a shopkeeper? Were you being like tight or anything like that? Or was he? were you a bit-
Applying for a bank loan.
for a bank loan.
What did you do?
No, a little bit. I did like some research and stuff, and I spent a lot of time with my the lead actor who was Israeli and Jewish. So like she knew a lot of stuff, and
That's tough.
kind of got in with
That's
that.
really tough. An actual Jewish Israeli lead, and then you're
And
some
I'm just
Australian
there
guy,
being
and it's
like, "G'day, mate.
Yeah, how you going,
fucking,
mate?
what are you? What are they, Jews or something? Let's do it. This is fun.
Oi, bloody vey.
Oi, bloody vey.
Bloody vey.
But yeah, no, it was fun. Yeah.
Okay, so you got tips from her.
Little tips from her. Yeah.
Okay.
That stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, back to Yosef.
Okay.
Or no, I
Yeah.
don't have to talk to him.
So you're in Israel for 3 years.
Yeah.
You
And
didn't
then-
see anything.
The official story is no.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you come to Sydney.
Yeah, then comes Sydney.
How do you have an accent?
No idea. I think I watched too much TV when I was like a kid, and
And what is his vibe as well? What's spoken at home? What language?
Russian.
What?
Well, yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Yeah, because like it
Well,
was
your
the
your
Soviet-
family's in like a hurry or something like that?
Goodness. Yeah.
Week 2, fantastic. That's
That was
great.
hard to get out.
And it
That was
kind of
really
did
hard to
better
get out.
weirdly than the first week.
I got a lot from Ramsey.
Yeah.
That was good.
But you're speaking Russian at home.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, just Russian and English.
Russian and English.
Is that what they speak in Ukraine? Russian.
Well, I try not to now, but
Yeah.
See,
Sounds
yeah,
real.
trying to-
Sounds
Oh, they speak
sounds a lot like a different country. Totally. Yeah, sure. It's its own thing. All right, cool.
trying.
Yeah.
They speak Russian in the Ukraine.
yeah, they
Very
do. 'Cause
corrupt,
it's
I
a-
hear,
It's
the
a
Ukraine.
Soviet
Is that-
Union country, so
Very corrupt, I hear, the Ukraine. You
a little bit.
you
yeah.
speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, what's going on in the Ukraine? What's your take on
And
this
there's
whole
Nazis, apparently.
Apparently,
Yeah.
yeah.
thing? That's
They
why
won't-
Ramsey's
they won't
playing
get
for-
him.
That's why I got my Ukrainian flag.
That's the only reason you're supporting
Yeah.
Ukraine.
Yeah. I'm like, woo.
Wait, what do you mean? There's Nazis there?
Oh,
You just get your Facebook profile changes.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm standing up for something.
Yeah. Everyone's commenting like, yes, go Ukraine. I'm like, no, I'm dog whistling that I'm a racist. Why won't you listen to me?
So what's going on? Are you going back to the Ukraine or
Going back to the
Israel, or are you just staying? You're in Sydney.
I'm in Sydney. Yeah.
You're speaking Russian at home,
Yeah, speaking Russian.
and then you're going out trying to speak English.
Trying.
Your parents
It's
speak
hard
English?
work.
Or did you have to learn?
No, they had to learn. Everyone had to learn. Like,
Everyone had to learn.
yeah, we came here in like a.
How old were you?
I was 3, because like the Soviet Union.
Kids don't speak at 3, do they?
collapsed. I was a smart kid. I guess.
Yeah.
It wasn't much bigger than now either.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
yeah. But yeah,
Um,
Soviet Union collapsed in the 90s, and then
Yeah. That's when you
everyone-
left.
Everyone had to get the fuck out
Yeah.
because it was
Okay.
all
Oh.
like crime and shit. And,
Do you speak any Hebrew in Israel?
Nah, not
Your
really.
parents?
My parents do a little bit.
But they didn't speak it around
No,
amongst
they
themselves.
not really.
How much
yeah.
Hebrew
Okay.
do you know?
Like Oive is probably Ramsey probably knows more Hebrew than I do.
Hebrew, isn't that
I,
what
would, I wouldn't doubt
they Hebrew, isn't that what they speak in New Zealand?
What the fuck?
Bad.
What's going on, football?
I think I've heard like 10 people do that bit at Crown.
Right,
So that's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard, it's a
Dang.
fun one.
I literally thought that was fresh. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I really don't know why.
I actually never heard that before. So
I'd never heard it before either.
Yusuf, you don't do comedy. or-
I do art.
you do art, yeah, okay.
So then you come here, you're speaking Russian, and are you going back to the Ukraine? Did you ever go back?
Yeah, I went back like in 2018.
That was the first time going back since 3.
Yeah.
How
what was your plan?
Nothing. I mean, I went with my dad, and he was supposed to show me around.
Did it feel familiar at all?
He got
No.
conscripted and
Yeah.
I had to fly back by myself. And he's
Actually,
dead now.
When I
and-
went into Israel, I had to get like a pass to not get drafted into their
Yes.
military.
When'd you go back to
Mickey's
Israel?
really
I
worried
went,
about
when
that.
I was like in my early like 10 years ago or something.
Okay.
I went back and I had to get a special exemption because they would have put me back in the military.
Dang.
Does everyone get
I say back,
conscripted?
like I was never there.
Back? I like that. Yeah.
Yes,
When you were
it's
3.
compulsory.
Yeah, it's
Everyone gets
compulsory.
conscripted.
Everyone gets military in
Yeah,
Dang.
Israel.
Wait, how old are you?
33.
What? Really?
It's got a
crazy.
young vibe.
Yeah.
I
You have a
know.
very young
Got a
vibe.
very young vibe.
Sorry
I'm-
about all the
Because
racism.
That's all right.
Oh.
When you get to my age, it's.
Yeah.
I thought you would have said the opposite because I'm like, oh yeah, early 20s kids can kind of deal with that.
What are you doing, man? This guy's like 10 years younger than you.
I know he's an old soul.
I'm
Some
an old
young
soul.
kid walk all over you.
It's incredible.
It's all right.
Tolerance keeps you young.
Yeah.
And
Ramsey can walk over anyone. I think
That's right.
he's a big boy.
No, but more about Israel's military.
I'll pay that.
Did you get to go back on birthright,
I
or do
didn't.
you have to because you
I-
already were there? They don't
yeah,
send
they,
you give a
they
trip.
gave me citizenship the first time I got there as a baby,
Okay,
so
Ah.
I already had that.
no
yeah.
free trip. That sucks.
No, I
Oh wait, you already had citizenship.
I already had
He was
citizenship.
there as a baby.
Oh, you
They kind of give it out if they say, "Come on," you know what I mean?
Yeah, we need more.
They
people.
really
Wait,
want.
you've got
more people.
3.
They got space.
You're a trio
No,
citizen.
I don't have like
I
Ukrainian.
don't think you can be a trio.
citizenship. No.
Really, you can't be
No.
a trio.
Only
Three
duo.
boy.
Yeah.
Like relationship should be.
That was an air horn.
Yeah.
I like that
Very
one.
cool.
So you're only you're Israeli Australian.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, my Israeli passport's like lapsed for a long time now. I don't think I'll renew it. I'm not.
Really?
I don't really like Israel that much, like
Really?
as a place.
Well,
What's
now we have parted in
Okay.
opinions. you
Forget,
know?
like forgetting the politics. Like as like a like I went there for like a month, and it's just like it's too hot.
Oh, this is when you went back.
and it's full of like Jewish people.
Yeah, it sounds terrible. I hear there's surfing.
Yeah. No,
talking about Bondi?
There's a lot of like really hot. It's basically like it is a lot like Bondi, but actually, yeah, it's like
It's
Bondi.
just like Bondi.
It's just
Yeah.
Bondi.
They
yeah.
play a
No
lot of
difference at
foot
all.
volleyball there, though.
No difference at all.
Yeah, they play a lot of foot volleyball.
Foot volleyball.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What's wrong? Why don't you like that?
I'm not. A big
Israelis are
guy.
beautiful people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I don't like it.
Were they
Everyone's
like
hotter than me.
overwhelmingly gorgeous,
They
and
were
it was
very-
like
yeah.
too much to handle?
Yeah, they were hot, and they like all like spoke like their sexy fucking language. And
You didn't know any Hebrew.
I didn't know any of it. I just stood there like watching.
Speaking Russian.
yeah,
that's
Ah.
where are you? Yeah.
Nah.
Just stared at them from like the distance, just like fuck these people. Everything's like a negotiation there as well, like what's haggling and stuff. And they want, they want more out of you.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I just need to know. Thank you, Yosef. Thank you for that. Thank you. So now I know that. I'm going to bring that
You're
up
welcome.
later.
And so
Anyway.
that's why you don't like Israel anymore,
Yeah.
because everyone's too good looking.
The place itself that I was at least, because I don't know, it just wasn't my
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
Okay.
I don't really like beachy places, in spite of the fact that I live here.
And you just stayed in Tel Aviv the whole time.
No, I went south to a place called Ashkelon. My grandfather was there.
Dang, how was he?
He's all right.
Was he like, welcome back?
He barely recognized me actually, but
That also wouldn't have added
He's like,
to...
what? You used to be 2 inches shorter.
yeah,
Imagine how you looked at 23.
yeah. It's just
I
like,
can't
it's
even
so
imagine.
baby. Yeah,
I literally can't imagine.
it's like exactly like I look now.
That's true.
Were you babyface, so?
You would have been
Or
crazy
baby-faced,
baby-faced.
yeah.
Because you look like you're 23 now.
Yeah, I was very baby faced.
So you would have looked like a child.
Yep.
Did you
They
ever
might
get...
have liked that in Israel. I don't know. I thought
Some people would
you would have done pretty well.
Oh my God.
Have you ever been hit on by an older man
I
who
did-
thinks you're a child?
I did get tickets to Epstein's Island, but they didn't go through. When they found out my real age, they're like,
No,
But
don't
you-
worry about it.
yeah.
You haven't actually been hit on by a guy thinking you're a child
I don't
when
know.
you were younger.
Wait, is
When
this
you
a
were-
stereotype or
I don't
something?
know.
Is that what you guys?
I was just gonna be like, if he's like a 21-year-old walking around the city looking like he's 11, I'm curious if any pedophiles came up to him and was like, "Hey, you lost?
Damn.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He lost?
What do you mean maybe?
Can't remember that.
Yeah, they must have.
Maybe you suppressed
I mean,
it.
they don't like advertise that they're like, are you a kid? I'm like, no, and they're like, gross, get away from me. So I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. Did you ever have like an awkwardly long conversation with an older man at a bus stop when you were in your early 20s?
I have, I have had awkward conversations with guys where I'm just like, is this a sexual thing?
Oh,
I-
dang. So it is
don't-
happening.
I don't
In
know,
a sauna
maybe.
or something.
But why can't that just be because I'm a handsome man? Why does it have to be like?
Because you
this?
look like you.
why would it
You would
be
have looked
that?
like you.
I'm a handsome boy.
Why would it possibly be that?
Because you look like you're 11.
Do I at least look like a good 11-year-old?
I don't know. I didn't know you 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
You look like just a normal 23-year-old.
I don't know what a good 11-year-old looks like. You know?
I only know bad 11
They're
year
all
olds.
bad.
should we like look it up or something?
know.
Should we start?
We
like-
can look up good 11-year-olds.
Okay, look up sexy 11-year-olds
Yeah.
on your phone right now.
Just go to
See
Kareem's
what a
most recent
sexy
tab.
11
and
See
you'll
what a-
find-
Let's see what a sexy 11-year-old.
What happens if you actually...
Just for the reference.
Just
Just
for
for the... I'm researching.
Hey, we work at a talent agency for Kmart. We're
I'm
looking
not-
for models.
I'm not saying that there are sexy 11-year-olds, but are there 11-year-olds that are more sexy than other 11-year-olds?
I'd say...
At what age do you start becoming sexy?
I don't know.
Depends. I don't know. It depends on
for,
who you are.
for Yosef, maybe 34.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wow, my birthday is next month.
Yeah.
Are you turning 30?
Four, yeah.
34. How's
Wow.
it feel? Do you feel
Oh, boy.
34?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some like bodily things that become a bit fucked up.
Oh, what's going on?
I don't know. Like I feel like I had Korean barbecue, like all you can eat.
Oh.
And I've been like shitting my guts out like
What were you eating?
all day. Just meat, like fuck.
You just got that meat in.
Just
that
all you,
meat.
it's all you can eat. You know, you understand, right, Ramsey? Like you just keep on.
Oh!
Nice.
You keep-
Dang.
keep
You know, when
on
you
going.
said you were eating Korean barbecue, I thought you were talking about Stella. You know.
You did it, folks. Shout out to Stella Wu.
Oh yeah.
But
Which is like that's probably the most showing of your age is you're dating an Asian
Are you dating?
or whatever.
You're
yeah.
dating Stella Wu?
yes.
Whoa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang.
damn.
Oh, gosh, we've had Stella Wu on the podcast.
I thought you guys already knew that because.
I assume that as well. I don't
okay.
know.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
assume
you guys
everyone
knew.
knows
We're
that.
going to have to get into this.
Okay.
Gosh, how long has this been going on for?
So I was a very sexy 11-year-old, guys. That's what I want to really point out.
So you were out together having food.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was like a party thing. Yeah, with friends.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And then you got to shitting.
You got
So
the
back,
shit.
like in my 20s, I could like just put it away and like no problem. But like now, I go too hard and it just ruins the next day. Yeah,
So you went too hard.
yeah.
Were you trying to eat some things you probably shouldn't have?
Because they had a policy where any leftovers you have to pay for because it's wasted.
Yes.
And you know me, I don't want to pay more than I need to.
Of course.
Yeah. You didn't think about stuff in the pockets or anything like that?
Nah,
or
they-
put some serviettes over it?
They watch you.
Where
And
were
it's
you?
kinda like raw
Which
food.
Korean place is this?
It's called something Butchers.
Something Butch. What suburb?
It's in like it's in the harbor area. Do you know where Arasun is? Or Chinatown. You know like Chinatown?
Yes.
Darling
Is it
Harbour?
red? Has it got like a Red Bull?
Yeah.
I know that place.
Yeah,
Yes. I tried to go in there and they said you need 2 people to eat.
He's such a loose.
Ramsey could have got in by himself.
It's just like, come in.
We need a table for 7.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
Out. Everyone out.
Ugh.
Just the chefs all greet him personally.
We got a
It'll be a
whale
pleasure
coming
working
through.
with you tonight, Ramsey. I don't know. It's funnier in my head, that kind of act out of them cooking fast. I'll give myself
Oh shit! I just heard Ramsey swallow loudly.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm held back.
Yeah.
by
Normally,
the
there's a
fact that
chicken
this
in there when he
is-
does that.
Nice. We're going.
There's a lot of racial slurs cooking. with Ramsey.
They're being held back by the fact there's a microphone in front
let
of
him
me.
out.
And
Let's
also,
just say if this mic wasn't here, I'd maybe someone else would be happening right now.
Why don't you text them to me and I'll...
Oh, okay.
let's
No,
just
I don't
say
know
it's
if I'm-
lucky that I said those things and not either of you.
Yeah. What could you call Jackson? You've got slurs for us. We can feel them, by the way.
Fag, I don't know.
We're recording, bro.
Well, okay, what? I can't say fag?
What? He wants a
No, you
cigarette.
Yeah. I
British.
want a gay cigarette.
Yeah. How's it like dating a foreign woman? I guess you're kind of foreign yourself.
Yeah, a little.
Mm.
Yeah, so you're basically like a foreign couple. Do you ever kind of go places and everyone's like, where are you both from? Because you have like an
Where are you
accent
both
as well.
from and get out of here?
And go back there.
Go
Go
back.
back to where you're from.
Where are you both from so I can be more informed with my racism right now?
I've got a word for her, but you, I'm leaning at 3.
Yeah, I'm tossing, I'm juggling here. Come on, give me one. Give me a direction to push this.
Something about you going to like a Chinese restaurant and she can read the words and you can read the prices.
That's how we divide it usually.
Yeah.
Do the words. I do the prices.
Who's better at getting a good deal? Who's
Prob-
better at
probably-
with money?
Probably her. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty lazy. I'll just like take whatever. But she hustles.
Really?
a bit
You're
more.
not hustling.
No, I don't know. I can't hustle
Why?
to save my bacon.
Dang.
Which you wouldn't eat.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just throwing him up here.
Hey, come
I'm
on.
laying-
Keep tossing them up.
Hitting them,
Toss them up or throw them down. Let's do it.
Like, yeah, play with LeBron in like a warm-up game.
Ron and D Wade.
This is,
you know?
beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice.
So do you eat bacon?
I love bacon.
Really?
Delicious.
What's
Oh, so you're not practicing?
Yeah, what's going on? So you're Jewish?
I'm Jewish. Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, the whole past 20 minutes have been like.
I know, I got very... Unless you're just like,
Horrible.
yeah, oh, no, I'm Catholic.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Devout Catholic.
But I
I'm
like
a
to. I
devout
like to
Catholic.
pretend. You know. Yeah.
But you're not necessarily believing in the big man.
Do you believe in the big man?
I don't even believe in myself.
Nice. That's fine.
I am the big
Wouldn't
man.
expect him to.
You don't believe in the big man?
I do not. No.
Whoa.
Do you believe
When did
in
you
the
stop
big
believing
man?
in the big man? I kind of believe in the big man.
I don't think I ever really believed in it. It seemed like
Nice.
a bit of a stretch. You know what I mean?
Are your parents religious or they're just...
Yeah, my mum's pretty religious. yeah,
Okay.
She believes in the big man.
She loves telling me so much about the Jewish culture. It just
Oh,
goes in
really?
one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
I was there last week, and she's like, "You know, there were Jews in China." I'm like, "I don't
Here we go.
care. Why is that?"
Where do you think they...
What-
Where do you think
Yeah,
these
there was last night.
Oh! Hey!
Stella Chinese? Yeah, I think she is. Hong
she's
Kong,
she's
right?
Hong Kong.
Oh,
Yeah, Hong
whatever,
Kong, Hong
you know.
Kong.
Whatever.
Russia, Ukraine.
Come on. Russia, Ukraine,
Same
Hong Kong,
place,
Same
China.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. There were Jewish people in China.
Yeah, that's what my mom told me. Yeah, there was like a sect that was just there. And
We're just chilling.
wiped out at some point because of the political wars they had. This is
They-
like 1,000.
They got
years
kicked
ago.
out.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is like the
Yeah.
first thing my mom tells me as I walk
The
in.
Jews got kicked out of a country.
No,
What?
no, no.
See, this is warming up. We're warming up.
This is news to me.
No. They didn't get kicked out. It's different. They all got exterminated.
Oh,
So,
wow.
it's
It's
different.
funny because it's like
Wow.
I've heard
So,
about. them getting
so Hitler
kicked
was
out.
copying the Chinese.
In a way, yeah.
He stole,
Yes.
he was a big anime nerd. He was
Yeah.
like,
They
like
got
That
exterminated.
explains his
in
opium
China.
use.
yes,
What?
opium. Is Stella into
Stella,
that?
is she
She's,
into opium?
she's in opium.
She's an opium.
She hasn't mentioned it yet.
Have you used opium?
I've tried it once.
You tried opium
in India, but I didn't feel anything. Yeah, I was at a wedding and I got taken out into the desert.
Yeah.
And there was this old man in a hut, and he gave us a little black square, and we ate it. But probably the weirdest part of that is at one point during the trip, he whispered to us, if you meet a girl, you can bring her here. We give her some of this stuff. She falls asleep. You can do whatever you want to her. I'm serious.
And you're like, well, why did you bring me here?
Oh, you're not a little girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got scared. I'm like, I need to get out of this rape hut before.
Who's this
something
man? Was
happens.
his name?
It was Yosef's subconscious. That's who was speaking
I
to
Never
him.
went to the dance.
No. Just by himself, being
in his
like,
apartment.
yeah, he's in his apartment. Just being like, no, unless, you know.
That's what I think every time. Yeah.
Oh goodness gracious!
Damn, so that's the kind of thing opium does. But you
Makes you
didn't really
based.
feel it.
I didn't feel anything. I think because the guy giving it to us, I mean...
Who
on
did
the-
you go with? Who were you in this desert with?
It was... So I was at a friend's wedding in
Yeah.
India.
Whereabouts in
and,
India?
I want to say Jodhpur or something.
Okay.
They call it like the blue city.
Is that north?
Jaipur.
Jaipur? I think that's north.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Middle.
And so it's a deserty area.
It's
So
a
you
desert,
leave
yeah.
the wedding, you're like, okay, we're gonna go walk about. a
Yeah,
little
well,
bit.
my friend is really into like exotic drugs, and so he's been trying to get opium like the whole time we're in India.
Oh, so this was the plan. It was a plan to get opium.
Well, yeah, he's been asking around, and then middle of the wedding, he like tugs me and said, "Hey, let's go." I sorted it out, and then we get into the jeep and drive out
Whoa!
to the middle of nowhere.
Right in the middle of the wedding.
Middle of the wedding, yeah.
How did it kind of cause a scene? You leaving like that?
No, they actually didn't even notice we were gone. Because Indian weddings, they're so big, there's so much going on. We're just like a bunch of white people there. They don't really care.
Did you
what
wear the
we do.
dot?
Huh?
Were you wearing the dot?
No, I was wearing like a suit.
Oh, you don't. You okay?
Yeah, I didn't have to wear a suit, but India you can get cheap suits. So I was like,
No.
where am I ever going to wear an Indian dress again?
You just got
I don't know, on stage is a bit.
That's what you would do.
Be pretty funny. I don't
You would do that for weeks.
Yeah.
know. Doing a new character, man.
It's the only thing that has enough room to cover, yeah. So.
Oh, some fat. All right.
I love when they're in the jabs back.
Yeah.
That's what I really like.
It is
Yeah.
good.
I mean, it's hard to miss with Ramsey.
Hey,
Hey.
there we go.
Hey, gosh.
Ah.
So how was the actual trip?
I feel like you know what I mean? It's like
He's powering up.
you've taken away my, you know. I feel like a knight without his sword. It's just like, oh, if only. If only. Oh.
Okay.
No.
How was the actual trip on
India?
opium?
On opium. Honestly, I didn't feel anything. Yeah,
Really?
It was really anticlimactic, yeah.
So you just take this little square thing,
Mm.
and then a guy's like, you can literally sexually assault women
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and then you just kind of chat.
Most drug
Okay.
dealers are like that.
Yeah, that's a little caveat. And then we just drove back, and I was waiting for it like the whole time to kick in.
And
And
nothing at all.
Yeah, nothing.
Did you like ask for more? Did
No,
the,
I
did the other
mean-
dude be like, oh, it kicked in for me? That was pretty wild. Or
No, but because by the time, like, because he said it's going to take a bit of time to kick in, and we drive back by then. And when it doesn't kick in, like, I don't want to go back to his fucking rape hut. So
True.
That's fair.
Was the guy? How old was the guy?
he was old. He was like 60 or something. I don't know. Everyone in India kind of looks old. It's all
True.
fucked up there. Yeah.
Dang, and it was just you two.
It was like 4 of us.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
And none of the 4 felt anything.
No one felt anything.
Probably just got ripped off.
I think you meant to smoke
Fortunately.
it, aren't you? I didn't know you could just take
That's
it.
what I thought. Yeah. But,
I don't know much about opium.
he did like a whole ceremony when we took it. He made us put on like a turban
Whoa.
and like
Ooh.
he said some like.
You sure that wasn't Ashton Kutcher?
It might have been. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna make him put on turban now. Okay, give him the jelly bean. I don't know. And if it was in the early 2000s, Ashton Kutcher would have been full blackface as the image.
Oh, yeah. Big
Like,
right.
question.
Yeah. It'd be a fun little montage at the start.
Yeah.
We're making
Get
him
ready.
Indian.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a fun
It's got music, the music that comes on.
I mean, guys, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even
Just
think
like
so.
an
He's in-
all-white crew of makeup team putting it on him.
No, he's in India, but he is in like African American blackface.
Yeah, just
He's got like the big lips. It's like a New York Yankees.
Yeah.
Backwards hat. Oh, man. We got the wrong
Fun.
blackface.
Yeah. Whoops. They'll buy it.
Yeah. So what? Your friend wants exotic drugs, but I can't really. That's basically the only exotic drug I can think of. Maybe licking the frog or something.
Yeah. I
What
heard
else
of
is
that.
there even?
Uh,
I want to go to America and try crack.
Yeah, crack would be cool. I
You tried
guess.
some H?
What's H?
The
Heroin?
White horse?
Oh no.
White horse.
Just come up with that. That's
kids
really
call
cool.
it.
It's horse. It's called
Yeah,
horse.
horse.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is called
horse.
horse.
Yeah.
Mm. You ever taken a ride?
Have you tried it or nay?
No.
No cooking.
I was trying to. I don't know anything about horses. Or did you take? Have you taken anything back at your stable?
Yeah. I mean, I've done the ketamine. That's like a horse.
Oh,
That's a horse
technically in the
tranquilizer.
horse realm.
We are in the horse realm.
That's not that exotic though.
No, it's pretty basic. now.
That's very, very boring nowadays.
There was a time when it was exotic.
What's the most exotic thing you've taken now, other than this like fake opium?
I don't know. I'm pretty basic.
Stella?
Like DMT.
Oh.
Sorry, I literally looked at Ramsey. I thought he had it. He yawned.
I zone out when people are talking about drugs.
Really?
I just don't
Are
care.
you not a drug guy?
No, I'm not. I'm not a drug guy. And
What are you, a cop?
yes, no, I'm just. I don't know. My
That
life.
explains why he had his knee on that African American guy. I'm like, Yosef is Ramsey. Yeah, so I was beating up a black guy, definitely.
Yeah, I'm a type of cop. You could say I do some police work.
I'm more of
A few
a
citizens arrested, but
more of a vigilante.
yeah, yeah. Oh man.
how long have you been dating Stella for?
Okay.
Okay.
Like under a year now.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Gosh.
Probably like 10 months now. 9
What?
Yeah.
Because you're not doing any PDA stuff in public.
No, not really.
Is that the
Yeah.
vibe? You're kind of keeping it professional, so it's not like.
Yeah, we don't want to like make too much of a scene about it.
Have you got bits on each other?
What do you mean bits? Like
Have you got material? Is she doing material about
a little bit, yeah.
the relationship?
Yeah, a little bit.
What does
Like-
it sound like?
Can you? Yeah. Can you? You've been dating for like a year. Can you do a good accent?
It's the accent.
Yeah. Have you found your accent abilities have been improved?
No, they're still pretty bad. Honestly, Ramsey does good Jewish. He does good.
Yeah, Ramsey's
Asian.
he's so good.
He's
Can't wait for
talented
him to come
man.
back.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? My girl, Stella and I were on a lineup. My girlfriend was there, and as we left, the two of you, Stella and Yosef, were out the front.
Yeah.
And I said bye to you guys, and then she asked me, she's like, "Are those guys dating?" And I was like, "No, they're just mates."
Honestly, we thought it was very obvious because we're always like leaving together. Like we're going on trips together. We're doing all sorts of stuff.
We got engaged.
Yes.
We're
We
having sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
I don't know. That may have kind of sealed the deal.
Yeah.
I think people look at you and they're like, nah. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
No way.
They're like, no.
That's exactly
Yeah,
like
that's
when
probably not
we opened the room, people go up to me, so like, you and Stella business partners?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I guess we get down to business.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
We get down to a certain type of business, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, give it to yourself.
This type of business.
Okay. I think we all knew what
And let's
you meant.
say we're
Just
operating
every
after
Jewish
hours.
relationship.
Sorry, we're closed.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, can you do good accents in general? Let's say you probably can do a good stellar accent. Can you hit it like a good Russian? Oh, you can speak just Russian. Dang. Do you ever use Russian in the bedroom? Does that ever come into play?
No, but she's trying to learn Russian, and
Whoa.
she's trying to teach me Cantonese.
Dang.
Yeah.
How you going with your Cantonese?
Do you know what sorry is in Cantonese?
Tell me.
Oh, so sorry.
Dumb Jew.
Dumb Jew.
Dumb Jew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it?
But you got to
Something like
put a
that.
little bit of flavour on.
Yeah.
Dumb Jew.
Dumb Jew. Yeah.
Dumb Jew.
Yeah.
What are you teaching Cantonese now?
Hey, I'd love to learn Cantonese. I'd love
like
to be
another
fluent.
repertoire.
I'd surprise people.
Yeah.
Ramsey must have been teaching some Cantonese last weekend at Bondi when he was waiting
Pardon?
for that that couple to order their lunch. I don't know.
Don't get it.
It's
Don't understand it. It's not. It's not.
Dumb Jew.
Dumb Jew. Hey.
Bondi,
Dumb Jew.
That's what it kind of is.
Dumb Jew. Dumb Jew.
Dumb Jew.
Yeah.
So she's got learning Russian.
Yeah.
Do you know any other Cantonese? Like, how can you like converse?
No,
with
no,
her
no.
now?
I can say like a handful of words. I can count to 10, and I can say like this is good or this is yummy or this is
Wonder when that came up. This is yummy. Oh,
Hello.
or like take this out.
Whoa. Hello. And let's put this
But,
back in.
Yeah. Deeper, slower.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Important stuff. Yeah.
That's cool.
And what's going on? So you going to like Cantonese restaurants or something like that? Are there any good Cantonese restaurants
No,
in
so
Sydney?
actually, yeah, I'll tell you. So we're going. I'm meeting her mum next month in Hong Kong.
Oh, my goodness.
You're going to Honkies.
Yeah.
Dang.
Going to Honkies.
How long?
Honky tonk.
2 weeks.
Honky tonk man.
Long.
Yeah.
Are you scared?
A little bit. Yeah.
Ooh.
Have you heard stories about her mum?
I have. Yeah. She tells me like she obviously she has a good relationship with her, but she tells me like how her mum is like strict and harsh and.
Like,
You know what
she's
her
gonna
mum-
hate
Wow.
you, man.
Do you know what her mum calls me? You know what her nickname for me is?
Yeah. Don't you?
Shorty.
She calls me sorry. What is it?
Shorty.
Shorty.
Shouty.
She's
Shouty.
like, how's Shorty doing?
Why does she call you Shorty?
Because she knows that I'm shorty.
Small boy.
Yeah, small boy.
Really?
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty
Damn,
cool.
you should call her. That's scary.
That is very
Have you seen photos of her mum?
Yeah, like she has like a call with her mum like every day, and like
Whoa.
she sometimes like puts the camera in my direction, so I see like the video of her mum.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're
what
just
to do.
hanging and she comes in the other room with her mum on FaceTime.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're
I
like,
don't know what to
look,
do.
and you're like,
I don't know what the fuck to do.
come
now.
on.
Yeah,
You know? Fuck. What, you know.
Yeah, it's awkward.
Yeah.
Gosh, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to kind of make a good impression, you're thinking?
Do
Well,
the
I've
eyes,
been
man.
learning some.
Sorry, I thought this would be.
Sorry,
feel
I'm
comfortable.
trying to come onto your level here.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm trying to come onto you. I'm trying to
Yeah.
reach out
Yeah.
to understand you.
With a hat.
Just
a
a
rock
hat.
batty hat.
Just a hat and like two fake teeth.
I was in.
And then do your best Israeli accent.
I was in.
Sorry, Mac. That
I was
good.
in Chinatown the other day staring at a bunch of Chinese people, and
How good
there's
is
no,
that?
there's no.
So Ramsey gets supposed to be
That's what you do
material.
now.
Oh, bro, it's so.
You just
I
see Ramsey on a bench. You're like, first time, eh?
I'm so bad. Like my wife's got a friend who's Thai.
Yeah.
And at one point, like I think like she was like rehearsing some music stuff with the friend or whatever. And then so I'm just there in the room as well. And then the girl gets a call from her mum and starts like just speaking Thai, and it's killing me. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like gasping for air in between laughs.
A
in
normal
the corner.
conversation.
She just goes on the phone, and I'm like, I had to leave the room. I'm like, sorry, that was too good.
It is one of the silliest sounding acts.
It's
languages.
crazy,
I
you
think
know?
Vietnamese is like very like
Vietnamese is
pointy.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah,
That-
Vietnamese is.
Yeah.
like-
It's like you're swallowing a frog at all
choking on
times.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Big taught me how to say like one sentence.
What was it?
I don't know. I couldn't even do it.
Really?
No.
So
Because you had to do that with swallow thing to
Yeah.
pronounce it.
I was gonna say like the guy that realizes that Chinese people, there's no tape.
What?
Like they think it's wait,
Huh?
like they think it's like a fashion thing. Then yeah,
But yeah, you're in Chinatown, and what happened?
I was going for a bit.
Okay,
That's
let's
basically
do it.
what I
Let's
was
go
gonna
back. We'll go back to the bit. What's the?
Let's rewind.
Yeah, let's rewind. So I'm in Chinatown.
And staring at all these Chinese people.
So
No,
far, so
they don't
good.
actually have tape.
Oh, that's what that was.
That's
the
what
that-
bit. Okay.
Let's rewind and delete that then.
Do you find Stella's conversations with her mum funny?
I don't know what they're saying.
It's not about what they're saying.
They're saying it's about how they're
Just
saying.
the
it.
voices.
Is it funny?
Is your name ever getting chucked in like mid sentence?
Oh,
I-
true.
Oh.
Wait. What about
What
me?
happened there?
Like blah blah blah. Yosef. Blah
Not
blah.
blah, blah, blah.
Probably. Like I can't fully understand what they're saying, but
Yosef.
So basically, yeah, like that.
yeah, I think they do talk about. But I think they use a different
And then
word
they
for
both
my
laugh.
name. Yeah. they use the word shorty for it, which I don't know what that is right now.
Also,
Only a
you
mum.
use
Yeah.
Stella's not saying shorty.
I think she is. Yeah,
She
might
calls
be
you
saying-
shorty?
She might. No, to her mum. Yeah.
to her mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's just your nickname. Does she have a nickname for you?
Yo-yo.
Yeah.
Yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
Really?
Yeah.
Little yo-yo.
That's cute.
So nice.
I
Yeah.
actually really like that one. That's probably the most wholesome thing that's been said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yo-yo.
Just quickly trying to ruin
Yeah.
it.
Sorry.
Back to-
I got too comfortable there. Sorry, I was going for a last moment. Yo-yo.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. That's a tough. And what's going on? You've got family in the Ukraine, or they're all gone? No one.
Nah,
left.
Just
nah.
repeating
They
stuff now from the
yeah, we're
start.
repeating
yeah, we're
pretty
just
good.
going back. No,
I guess no one's listening this far, so you know.
they stopped at the child rape. and
What's
then
the
they just no
point?
more.
They started the child
They
rape.
started,
that
yeah.
one.
Alright, this
Hello.
is too good.
Go back to sexy 11-year-old.
But you're not going to do the opposite. Stella's not going to go to the Ukraine or Israel or anything like that.
No, I don't think so. Like, you can't really go to Ukraine now unless you want to.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah,
pretty bad.
Yeah,
I keep seeing videos online of people partying.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is the Ukraine. It's just people.
That's what you do
literally-
when your world is
Yeah.
crumbling around you. You party. You fucking get into it.
That's probably true.
Like, hey, everything I've known has been destroyed. I'm going to a
Might as well,
warehouse
yeah,
and-
get drunk.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you don't know anyone who's there now?
No, I did know a guy briefly, but he died.
It's an air horn, by the way.
Unrelated to the war. He just like.
Oh, you
died.
just
Yeah,
that's
he
got to
died of old
suck.
age. Yeah, I know.
It's got to
Yeah,
suck.
I've got a friend in the Ukraine who died.
He
Yeah.
died in Ukraine. Ran over
He
by
was
a
just- He was
bus.
just old.
It's horrific.
He's
18
a friend of my dad's.
80 years old.
He was.
You have an 80-year-old friend.
Well, not anymore, but he was a friend of my dad's. Yeah.
80.
I went to visit him with my dad.
Oh, when you
and,
went to the Ukraine.
When I went to the Ukraine, and when you like set out dinner, basically they put like lots of bottles of vodka on the table.
Did you say vodka?
Vodka, yeah.
Okay. I
Because
thought you'd
they're-
pronounce it with a W.
Vodka.
Did you say vodka?
No, we say vodka.
Say vodka.
Yeah.
I heard you hit a
Means-
W.
It means water. But
Okay.
they basically put it out, and him and my dad just drinking, doing shots. I go to bed, I wake up, they're still in the morning, just
Whoa.
smashing it, and then we have to go to our hotel room, and they're shit faced. And this guy, he's got like 2 wives. He's got like one wife. He's got like 2 houses.
Slaves.
One wife who lives in the main house, and another wife. And both of the wives are in the car with him, and he's just drunk off his ass, and they're just like beating him for just like saying horrible things.
Oh, I thought 2 wives would be good.
That's what I thought.
crazy,
No,
yeah.
that's
Twice
just
the beatings.
double the beating. Yeah.
And these are the people we're trying to save.
Yeah. Well, not, but it was just crazy. I was just in the car, just these people that I don't really know. My dad is just drunk with them. I was like, I don't know what to do now.
They're driving drunk?
No, one of the wives is sober.
Oh,
she's
really?
driving, yeah.
Okay.
And then we
Alright.
get to our hotel, wherever we're
You're not
staying.
painting a good picture for these people, in all honesty.
I look back on it, and it's kind of funny looking back on it. But at the time, I was like, "This is horrifying. I don't know what we're gonna do." But we have to like go up to our hotel room, and the guy, my dad's friend, he's got like a bum leg, and he wants to. It's like top floor. He wants to go up there, and so I have to carry him up so he can just look at our hotel room. That's all he wanted to
You
do.
carried someone?
Well, I mean, kind of. He just put his arm on his shoulder, but he
Yeah.
couldn't get up. Halfway through, he falls down, and then he starts screaming like, "I gotta pee," and I don't know what to do. I just call
You had
for
to
help.
suck it out.
Yeah,
It's okay, I'll use my mouth.
yeah. Yeah. So that was my introduction to Ukraine, just like that.
But you like
that
it more than
experience.
Israel.
Yeah, it was fun. Like after that, I went around, I saw the sights, ate the food.
What's the vibe?
met the
What's going on
people.
in the Ukraine when you were there? That was 2018.
It's cool. It's like a beach city. Where I was, it's called Odessa.
Yeah.
And it's got kind of like Sydney-ish vibes, but without like the Bondi full beach. It's more like a, Darling Harbour.
Yep.
Minus and rest of Sydney minus the beaches.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's quite nice.
It's quite nice, and it's got like a lot of cool architecture and.
Was there like a hostile feeling in the air or anything like that, or it was pretty
It
relaxed?
was pretty chill. Yeah, at the time. This was like before the invasion.
Yeah.
People more beautiful in Israel than Ukraine.
Oh yeah.
Because
Beauty-wise,
Ukraine's basically Russia.
Russians are pretty beautiful. Oh, women.
Ukrainian
beautiful.
guys, not that good, and I'm
Yeah, we
including
know.
myself in
We-
that.
yeah.
But I think Israeli, like they're all handsome, but Ukrainian women are gorgeous. Like
Okay, how do you put them against Israeli women? Just be real. Just what comes to mind first. You've been in both.
Yeah,
You've seen what? Just
yeah.
who's the winner?
It's tough.
Who's
It's
the
really
winner?
tough. I'd say Ukrainian by like
Whoa,
Oh, wow.
by
Okay.
a pubic hair. Yeah,
Dang.
just like a thin.
There you
that's
go.
solid. Okay, we probably should be saving them.
Some of them,
Literally.
yeah.
What's it called? The Ukraine.
That's true.
I don't
This is
know.
not a real thing.
Yeah.
The Australia.
That's why it's got a fake name.
Yeah, the holes are kind of
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, it's
in the
kind of.
name.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, they drink a lot of vodka and get beat. Yeah, this sounds nothing like Russia. Okay. This is its own state, sure.
hey, what's your take on the whole situation?
I hope Ukraine fucking wins.
Really?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Of
Wow.
course, yeah, it's such a cool. It's not cool, but it's an underdog.
If you had no
Story.
allegiance, what would you feel?
I would want
Let's say
Ukraine to
remove
win.
yourself,
Like
still.
you're watching a boxing match, like you kind of want the underdog to win, don't you? You're like, look at the guys, really putting up a fight.
Yeah, the underdog that's backed by the biggest military complex in the world. I always go for the underdog.
No, but like Russia does have more on paper, more resources. So
Okay.
Yeah.
it's their war
Band
to
for
lose.
band, yeah.
And what's going on in Israel? Who you backing?
Who you backing?
backing?
I don't really care.
The underdog doesn't really work
Ah.
anymore, does it?
Yeah. I love to see it under. Well, it's complicated. There's two sides to every conflict, of course, Who knows?
Yeah.
And it's
Crazy.
crazy that you have a vested interest in both.
Yeah, literally. The two biggest things going on in the world.
Yeah.
You can kind of
Yeah.
like.
I don't like care as much about the Israel stuff. Like I think Israel is the bad guy in that situation.
But
Like,
you're not going to come out and be against them. Respects. That's the most respected move. I'm like, they're committing horrific war crimes,
Yeah.
but I'm split.
No, I'll admit. Yeah, I'll admit they're committing
One you
terrible
back in the
things.
underdog, the other one.
Yeah.
is-
Well, I think like even though good and evil is like blurry concept, I think Ukraine seems more on the good side by like whatever measure.
This guy's indoctrinated, man.
Yeah.
It's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Doing a really
Whereas
good job
Israel's probably more of the baddie in that situation, depending on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Does make it cute saying the baddie.
Baddie.
Kind of undermines
They
it.
were being
yeah.
a little bit naughty.
They
Showy.
I don't know. We like to get up
Sorry.
to the naughty stuff.
Showy United Nations
They
was
made
I
a
doing some
boo-boo
naughty
to
stuff.
Palestine.
The leader's called BB.
Yeah.
I don't know. BB likes to get a bit naughty.
Yeah.
BB.
Yeah, BB.
BB gun.
Baby.
Oh,
Baby.
What else? What other wars are going on in the world? That you kind of.
Oh, well, I wanted to say about Trump.
Oh, Trumpy
Trump
boy.
getting
Oh,
shot.
yeah, Trump getting
Crazy.
shot. Yeah.
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 That was nuts.
What are your guys' stance that it was real, faked?
I think it's real
It's
because the
real, yeah.
dude got shot.
He did
died.
get shot, but
And
what?
he
They're
killed-
not.
did he kill
they can do
anyone?
that,
Or-
I
huh?
got a bit of. I
He
got a bit
killed-
of a
he
fake.
killed
I'm
one
leaning
person,
towards
yeah.
fake.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards there's more to it. It
I-
seems a little bit too convenient.
Who did
When-
he kill? Because he didn't kill Trump.
I think he just got
Dude
one of
standing
the
behind him.
just someone standing behind him. One of the
okay.
Oh, did he?
yeah.
That must suck for that person.
Which is like
I haven't
the
heard about that at
the
all.
CIA would never have any innocent bystanders get
Yeah.
taken out. They'd be sure not to do that. No, I reckon. But when I saw the guy that actually did the shooting,
Yeah.
I'm like, if that was fake, they casted him
It was
perfectly.
it was a great.
He looks
casting.
like just the
Great casting.
exactly who
That was
you
a-
think would
yes.
do that. The biggest loser.
Apparently,
you know what
people
I mean?
saw like the guy just getting like on a ladder, just going up, and they're just like, "What is he doing?" They're like filming him, like getting ready, like to take the shot.
Yeah.
Like, is anyone going to do anything?
And the
about
agent or
this?
someone that said he had a clear shot at the guy for like 2 minutes and just got told, or 5 minutes and just got
And just
told
not to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. There just seems to be too many things that are popping up that just kind of...
You can't
question a
risk.
little
Nah,
bit.
if this is a fake thing, you can't risk shooting that close to someone's head. Or it was.
But was it
he
fake?
Oh, no, I'm
blood.
thinking
Fake the blood.
I'm thinking they potentially allowed it to happen. They were like, we're going to... There's a guy here with a gun who's just got a ladder and climbed up on top of the roof. Let's not shoot him just yet.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Let's just be safe. That's what I'm thinking. There's something going on.
Maybe they thought that was one of their guys. It's just like, did you put that guy there?
That is true. Yeah, this guy's
Still,
going to do
you can't be
something
making
really
mistakes
funny.
like that with literally the leader of the free world.
And just the
He's
footage
not.
is
He's
incredible.
not.
Not yet.
Oh, the
He's not
almost,
yet.
yeah,
Almost.
God, he basically
The
was before.
former.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
like, if it was fake, what's the reason for doing the fake assassination thing? He was already going to win.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
I think it
He's
was
most
like
likely.
I
he's
think
gonna
it's
win,
cements it.
yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was a real given he was going to win.
I guess so.
Favoured it over Biden, Kamala.
Yeah.
Oh, is that her name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
And I didn't know. Yeah. So what's your take on the situation? So you think it is an inside
Shooting?
job, or what's going
I'm
on?
like split. I think it. No, I think it probably
I
was
think it was real. Yeah.
just a bit of incompetence of someone being like, oh,
Yeah. I just.
I don't know,
expected
because
it.
I suppose in that moment you think the guy with the gun is a MAGA guy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's
Maybe there's that little bit of
assumption.
bias there.
Mm.
You know, but they should have just had a look at it and be like, "This guy is a cuck." You know,
Yes.
we got a cuck on the roof.
The photo is phenomenal.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the photo, the fist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The
great.
fist,
The
yeah.
flag in the
It's
background,
beautiful.
blue
It's
Bro,
sky.
incredible. You
Couldn't
know,
be better.
What a fucking life.
it's
that
so crazy.
guy
It's so
lives.
crazy that like cements that he's going to win.
Yes.
The fact that there are actually people out there who are like, look, I didn't know about his policy, but when he almost got shot, that really made me like, what? What? Huh?
Bro, the reason why
The
that is
marketing
so
is brutal.
powerful compared to Biden, if Biden shot a gun, he would die.
Yes, exactly.
He just seems very
The
weak.
power move of Biden should have come out and been like, I wish he died. You know what I mean? Like, that's what
I got
Biden
him
needs.
next time.
That's what Biden needs to be
Yeah.
like, yeah, you should kill him. You know what I mean? Like, because he did the thing you're meant to do where you're like, well, you know, life is, you know, we don't
If
want
he
violence.
doubled down,
If he doubled down and
he's
said, I don't give a fuck, like, that would have made me respect
I've got a
Biden, you know?
smooth 100 million to anyone who finishes the job.
Yeah.
That would
Put it out
ice
of
cold.
here. Yeah.
That would literally be ice cold.
See the
Yeah.
memes and it was like Biden has to come out as bisexual.
Oh,
Literally, he
Oh, man.
seems so feeble and weak, and this guy just got shot.
I know. What's he going to do?
Incredible.
What could he possibly do? Let's
He
say
has
this
to,
is anyone.
He has to
What does he
get
have to
shot
do?
or something.
He has to get
Ooh.
shot.
He's got. He
Shot.
might. They might take him out.
Look,
They might
guys, I
take
got
him out
shot
just
too.
beforehand. They might take Biden out just beforehand. The Dems, I mean, whoever's Kamala will fucking have him got,
Interesting.
and then she pops up.
I think it's over. It's over.
It's
now. Trump's
over?
won. I thought he'd won before. It was no
I
question.
was
There was
thinking he was
no
winning.
question.
That's so
It wasn't
wild.
even a-
Like he did his fucking tried to take over the government, then he got taken out of power, then he like got indicted for all this shit, and now he's back in
Yeah, I
power.
know.
Like
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
wild. Like what the fuck?
And he's going to win second
I'm
time.
gonna win and just.
Has that ever happened to a president where they like lost power and then got back in power?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
I
been
think
there's been
so.
presidents that have.
Have they?
Yeah, that have had a
Come back
second
4 years
term, but
later,
not
or-
back to back. Yeah, that's happened
Okay.
early on, I think, but
It's pretty badass.
it is badass.
Why is it so sick though? Because we have the same opinion that it's going to help him getting shot.
It's just
It just
cool.
seems cool.
It's
Yeah.
just it's
The
just a
photo
cool-
ops just
yeah.
gets
It's
everyone.
just-
Yeah,
no one can
it
really
looks-
deny that. That's just epic.
It gets everyone in his base who is riled up. Like it's the
Yeah.
best
And you know,
photo
Ameri-
ever.
Americans get a massive hard on for that kind of shit.
Exactly.
It's the
Yeah.
most American thing of all time.
Yeah.
And it's also like if you're looking at like well, one guy got shot, didn't die.
Yeah.
The other guy didn't get shot, is dead. You know what I mean? So who are we going to go for? The guy, of course. Yeah.
Do you know what I want? I want it to kind of be so obvious that Trump wins and then Joe Biden wins again.
That would be
I
funny.
kind of want that to happen. I
Joe
think that would
Biden
just be
winning
funny.
would probably be the funnier
It would
movement
just be
now.
funny.
Which is weird.
Yeah,
That
because it's so.
Joe Biden-
if Joe Biden,
if
it all
Joe
happens,
Biden.
like nothing changes.
You know
he
what's
can
crazy?
barely
I didn't
speak,
even
and he just
consider
wins.
that.
I don't know. You don't even think about
don't
it.
even
How
think.
funny is it?
How funny. And your
How
winner,
funny.
it's like 60
Yeah, yeah.
to 50 or something like that, is Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's 100%. The whole country's blue. And then it's just like, you can literally see Kamala Harris in the back just like with ballots, just like stuffing him in her purse. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. We won for the polls. That didn't matter. You know what I mean?
Holy shit. That's terrifying.
He just walks out and he wins.
I forgot he could win.
You know,
Because how old is he?
Trump got shot, but he
86?
didn't know that you could
86.
get shot. You know, you don't always die. You know, I didn't get shot, but hey, you know, he's the guy you're going to vote for.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, but you know, respect to
It's honestly nuts.
elders can get it done.
I'm actually really hoping he does it now. Because I'm always looking for the funniest thing.
Of course.
And I don't even think it's funny if Trump wins. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
And if Joe Biden somehow does win, I would just be so excited. For
Yeah.
social media, excited
be
for
great.
the next day.
Yeah.
The world would just be a funny place.
It would be.
Literally a funny place.
Did you see the debate?
Oh, yeah, the one back in a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, I only watched the first 15 minutes. I thought Joe Biden looked pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
He looked fine. He sounded a bit.
I
off,
think it was good. I only watched 15 minutes, though.
I want to use the bathroom quick.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's going on in your world, though, Ramsey?
I don't know. Same old stuff. Doing
Gigging around?
gigging around.
Scruffy's.
Lots of gigs.
Oh,
Scruffy's
yeah,
died.
Scruffy
R.I.P.
Murphy.
Scruffy.
Yeah,
What
rest in
happened
peace.
exactly? What's the reason?
Well, basically,
Yeah.
the month before we had a short. So we only did two. So the month before we only did 2 weeks of it because there were 2 weeks in the middle.
So this is a room Ramsey runs.
This is a comedy room. I promoted it on here before.
Yeah, one of the
you
best
know?
rooms.
One of the
My
best
favourite
rooms
room.
ever.
My favourite room in Sydney.
And
The only
so,
room I'll do comedy in.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
all honesty. Yeah, if you want me to do
So
comedy,
and it's
one-
gone, so I guess I'm not doing it
yeah,
anymore.
I'm not literally doing it anymore.
So one of the weeks they were just having a staff party there, so we were like, cool, whatever, that's fine, I don't
Yeah.
care. And then the other week they were like, oh, we're gonna have 1 week of musical bingo, and we're like, okay, they're trialing musical bingo, we're gonna be out of here pretty soon. And then eventually we got the email just saying, hey, we're gonna go musical bingo. Here's your last 3 shows or whatever.
Dang.
It was good. We had it was a year run for an open mic. Is actually pretty good.
It was
I
good.
think.
It turned into such a nice room.
It was beautiful.
Towards the end, it
The
was
last
great.
one
That
was
the last
like
one.
it was just like this is Scruffy's. You know what I mean?
So good.
I was
It was
hosting.
the new Crown.
It was no,
I think-
not quite.
I don't know.
The
I'm not
thing with
around
Crown is that you're only performing to comics. There's no one else in the room.
Okay.
There's no one else in the room.
Yeah.
If you want to like kind of do well at Scruffy's, you play to the comics in the corner if you're on early.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, you just go and do a bunch of inside shit and then they fucking like it and then the people who are having dinner go, what? You know what I mean?
Yes.
But if you're actually trying, but there's actual people in there, which makes it very different. And
It looks cold.
Cole, I went up
Cold.
there and I was
Yeah.
last night was perfect. It was like room was full. You know what I mean?
Mainly comics or public, just
public, just people
Wow.
having dinner.
Yeah.
I go up there, I do my first like 7 minutes or so.
Yes.
Well, 4 tables or like 2 tables of me, like, all right, we're going outside. Like, fuck
Beautiful.
this. You know, I've got like, I can see 2 people who are like attentively listening.
Yeah.
And you just got to latch onto them and being like, I got to laugh. You know, I can't hear it. No one can hear it, but I saw them. You know
you
what
can
I mean?
see the move.
That's
you
all
can
that
see-
matters,
yes.
you know? And
Yeah.
then you kind of do that. And then you just, once you do your first 70, all right, fuck it. Here are the acts. And then you just wait for the night to be over.
Scruffy's.
Yeah, it's Scruffy's. It was great, you know? But it separates the boys from the men,
It's true.
you know?
What was the...
As they should be.
Yeah.
Was there ever a best night at Scruffy's?
First
The
night.
first night was
First night
incredible.
I
The
remember that.
debut.
Yeah.
The debut, because
It had
Tavis
such
just
high-
bought all of his friends.
It would have been hot as well.
Oh, you've never seen
Hot
Tavis
friends.
crush so hard.
Really?
Because you've never seen Tavis crush. But but on this night, he destroyed. Like he was so confident up there because he had all his friends and stuff, and it was
How
kind of
many did
beautiful.
he bring?
Oh, fuck, I reckon like 20, 25, something like that. It was full. That was when we were putting out the little foldable chairs at the front there. So like that was full, and then all the tables around were full. It was packed out. Everyone was there for comedy. It was great. And then it was like, all right, well, let's not promote it again ever, you know? No, we did it for a bit, and then it was like, oh, this night sucks
Let's put a
so
little
much.
beard on people and just
Let's
put
put
it
a beard on
the
people.
Open mic
We were
page
paying
a few hours
for
beforehand.
Facebook ads and shit for a while
Oh,
there.
you were?
Yeah, we were, but it was like the people that would come would immediately be like, oh, okay, so there isn't really a comedy
You
show
tricked
because
me.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And then I would feel just bad for these people. You know what I mean? Like,
What do you mean? Who was coming along?
just
and saying
random
it's-
audience people to be like,
They'll be
oh,
it's not actually a comedy
just
show.
to be like, oh, there's comedy happening here, and then like the comedy starts, and there's just, you know what I mean, 4 tables around them talking loudly as possible.
Oh,
It did just make me really sad just thinking about this young guy who's like trying to start this relationship with this girl.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I'll take her on a fun day to this comedy
What
night.
comedy? And it's like, that's what you get for going for
Oh.
a free show, you
Yeah.
fucking piece of shit, you know?
It was a tough room.
It was tough, yeah, but it was good. It's for a while there were all good open mics there, so it was good to have one that was really bad.
That's true.
It was literally because these people would start and they'd be like,
Oh, you'd get a little bit too confident.
people starting
Like
and
the
they were
laughing or
like,
something like that.
they go
maybe it's
laughing
too
for a while.
good,
The
yeah.
run was like, it was like off the couch, so off the couch.
Sumo would have
Sumo
always
was
been
open
amazing.
and sumo was fantastic.
Yeah.
So it was like it was off the couch, sumo. Laugh In was really popping at the time. There was the one in fucking what's it called?
Crown?
No, not Crown. The
Different drummer.
Wednesday one. No. The Wednesday one. Mark run.
Oh yeah.
Mark and Shiro ran. At low 302. So there were like 4, like the rotation open mics were like those 4 that were really good.
And the Nepalese on the weekend.
The Nepali, which doesn't even count, bro. That is so funny, bro. I had like a sad day. I didn't have any gigs or whatever, so I'm like, I might go to fucking Granville and let's do this, right?
to a Nepalese
To
restaurant.
a Nepalese restaurant.
Nepalese restaurant.
I messaged the guy. I'm like, yo, is Flavors on tonight?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, nah, man. Maybe when I'm done with my uni exams. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
I heard the food there is really good though.
The food's
Really?
great.
Yeah.
You can interrupt people having dinner there. Like, you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
There's just a Nepalese family having dinner. And then it's like the worst comics. It's the people who are willing to drive to Granville on a Saturday.
Weekend, Saturday night.
The people who cannot get booked on a Saturday and are willing to drive to Granville. So it's the worst. Oh, it was so funny. I was there, fucking Rohan, the guy. You've had Rohan on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Which Rohan? Big or
No,
small?
we haven't.
No, small.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's fantastic. At one point, we were there. He was asking, like, I was thinking about like maybe having it be like a competition because there was like 5 people signed up.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh yeah, we thought about that one time with Crown. We were just going to give up maybe like once every 4 weeks or whatever, just give $100 to the best set, have a judge, just to get people in. It's
Gosh,
fun.
yeah, of
It's
course.
fun for that night. You know what I mean? It might keep it going, whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay. And then turns to the rest of the comics and he's like, next week, guys, we're going to do a competition, $100 for the best one. And I'm like, bro, do you get paid from the venue? He's like, nah. He's just doing it. And then, oh, it's so funny.
Did it happen?
Huh? No, of course no. It didn't run the next week. And then that same gig, he's hosting it, or he's just doing a spot or whatever. So 2 acts have been on, then he goes on, and then midway through his set, he just goes, guys, next week we're going to get some really good comics here. We're going to do a competition. It'll be good next week. And there's just 4 of us who've shown up who are like, what the fuck is this? This is hilarious. And he's telling this to just a Nepalese family who aren't listening. It's so
talking amongst themselves.
they're just
They're not even looking.
they
at-
don't
Yeah.
they literally don't speak English. They literally don't speak English.
They're
It
just
used-
talking to their family back home. And they're like, no, it's really weird. Like the clubs in Australia, they just have a white guy on stage.
Just kind of spewing
Nearly
hate
saying the
crimes.
N-word.
Yeah,
It's like it's still better than Nepal. So
yeah. But you know, Miles would kill there though.
With the Nepalese.
With the Nepalese, because he would come on and just do like parody songs where it's just like, oh, I fucked a prostitute and the fucking took a shit on her face. You know what I mean? Just do that. And
He's got a universal appeal to his.
Well,
to his
these
comments.
guys,
Sandler.
the place will have enough. There'll be enough people in there that like you can get a response or whatever.
Yeah.
They barely speak English, but they know prostitute and shit and come on her face. Yeah. They know all of these words.
They know the basic toilet.
So it just crosses over, and he's just like murdering. That was my favorite route. I love it so much. The first night was incredible, man. The first night, we fucking get there. Miles is hosting. He does about 10 minutes. The mic is not working. It is fucked. Right? It's cutting in and out. It's shit. Then eventually...
Or is he
No,
just
he's
going,
just he's just powering
still
on. He's like, oh, fuck it, all right, fucking whatever the fuck, oh, fucking, yeah, you know, fucking shit. All right, cool. And then just does a bit. He's like, I fucked a prostitute. And then it fucking cuts out or whatever. Bro, so he does 10 minutes of that, right?
So good.
And then one of the staff is like, opens some weird cupboard and is like, oh, we can fix the microphone. Yeah. So then he does another 10 minutes with no mic while the microphone's getting fixed. And just going, anyway, fucking. Then he's kind of like yelling and going, then the microphone is fixed. He does another 10. This is an open mic. The host has done 30 minutes up top. And then he
hasn't brought anyone on.
Hasn't brought a single person on.
What's the turnout like? Comics and audience?
It was the first. The comics were probably like 20 or so. It was
Oh,
the first
wow.
Night. It was the first night, so
20,
people were like, yeah,
and
people
he's
were ready
doing
for
30.
it. He's fuck it. He's doing 30. There's maybe like 4 people in the venue who were maybe there for comedy or I think they were like Rohan's friends or whatever.
Yeah.
I generally, when Miles was hosting that, it was a show you have to go see, and it won't happen again.
I think though
He's in Melbourne doing whatever.
Anything Miles does is gold. Like
But
you've seen like a Miles show that's been the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah,
You
he's
told me.
our the festival.
Yeah, the
was
first when you saw him.
absolutely
missed that.
insane.
He's so
Well, he did an episode of this podcast.
He did do an episode of this podcast.
Wild. Yeah. We
Incredible.
might wrap
Oh,
here in a
wow.
minute, fellas. Is there anything we want to get into, Yosef?
Yeah, anything
Closing
else you want to kind of
remarks?
get off your chest?
Any big statements?
Any big statements
about the world?
Did we not touch on
Statements
anything?
from a small man.
Did we skip over anything major in your life?
Are you happy internally?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That is
You
a-
are?
that is
What's
a good
going on with your
question. I
demeanor
know,
as well?
Surprisingly. No, I'm incredibly happy. Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Once happy people are smiling, they're kind of emanating like joy and
Yeah,
warmth.
no, it's good. Everything is pretty nice. Yeah, man.
You're in a good place.
I'm in a very good place. Yeah. Physically, I'm also in a good place. This place is amazing.
How nice is this
Yeah,
place?
this
It's
is
Thanks,
ridiculous.
wild,
guys.
Yeah. How do you do it? Because this podcast shows shit isn't
He
paid.
broke the color barrier, you know? It's,
Very successful podcast. Very successul podcast.
Sure, yeah.
But so you're happy with life. Everything's good. Recently, have you had any down periods?
what's been the worst period of your life?
Yeah, what's been the worst? Tell us about a low
Ooh,
point.
Yeah, probably the second year of COVID.
Oh.
The first year was sick. I had like my place to myself. Didn't get to have to see anyone. It was fucking awesome. Second year, I got super lonely, and I took a very large dose of like a weed cookie.
Purposely to kill yourself?
No, I just missed.
The worst suicide
That
attempt
is
ever.
the shit.
The worst suicide
That is
attempt
the-
ever.
yeah.
Not only am I not dead, I want to kill myself more.
I want to kill myself even more now.
Yeah.
But I just misjudged the dosage, and I put too much in, and I ate it. And if you overdose on it, you just get incredibly depressed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a low point. I was like on the floor, just bawling like a baby.
While you were
And-
high.
While
you
I
were
was high, yeah, I was like
Really?
the worst
Wow.
I ever felt. Yeah, it's horrible.
How long did it last?
Long time.
Really?
It
Ooh.
went for like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, I was like calling
Ooh.
people. I'm like, I can't do it anymore. They're like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
How did it feel when you snapped out of it?
Like it was like a kind of a wake up call. And as soon as COVID finished, like I went like traveling. I got out there. Yeah, I got very
Nice.
claustrophobic. But
Where'd you hit
everyone
when you
did.
got out there?
I went to like Europe. I went back to like London to see friends. in
Oh, yeah, you said
France.
you lived in London as
Yeah, I
well. Was
lived
that
there for 2 years
during that period, or was that earlier?
That was earlier. Yeah, but
Okay.
then I went to Bali. I lived in Bali for like a year.
You lived in Bali for a year. Was
Oh.
this after COVID?
Yeah,
Whoa, how was that?
yeah, it was awesome. That's where I started comedy.
What?
Yes, I remember you
Yeah.
told me that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Gosh, whereabouts in Bali were you living?
I was living in a place called Karabakan, which is like in between Canggu and Seminyak.
Stop making up names. Ridiculous.
You guys don't know any of these. And then I went to Oogaboo Village.
Yeah, I was next to.
It's halfway between Ooga Booga and Willowang and Ding Dong.
yeah, you know, Googaloo Boo. Yeah.
So you were started comedy there. You were living. What were you? just,
Made up names. It's halfway
living in
between
this made up-
Seminyak and the Ukraine.
Somewhere in between. Yeah.
so you're just living life, and it's like I'm gonna do some comedy while I'm out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds beautiful.
It was fun.
How was a day in the life of Bali when you were living there?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I
You
was
dating any Indonesian women?
Dating is a strong word, but like, yeah, I saw.
Was paying
went
them.
around. Hey, I'm a Jew. I don't pay, but it gets boring after a while because at the beginning it's beautiful. Like you're going out there, you're like riding your moped, you're going to.
Oh, you got the moped and everything.
Yeah,
Nice.
all that stuff. But then it gets kind of boring. Like it's like a lot of partying and stuff and.
That sounds
Sounds so boring. Yeah, so
After a while,
I get it.
You don't get it, but
riding a motorbike, I hate that.
You need purpose.
yeah,
You need
exactly.
purpose.
Yeah, you need
Okay.
purpose. Like at the beginning, it was fucking sick. Like,
Yep.
but like 6 months in, you're like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
True.
I don't want to do anything for 6 months.
Yeah,
You know?
I can imagine.
It's too long. Get bored of anything.
I get bored. I get bored so quickly nowadays.
Yeah.
On my
Everything.
attention span, I can't.
I'm so short.
I
It's
can't watch a
scary.
movie
I can't watch-
without being
I
like
can't
without.
do
I'm on my phone without even thinking about it. I'm like, this is bad. I used to be
I'm
able to watch
messed
a
up.
movie.
I'm so messed up.
Yeah.
The way my brain works is just.
My
You know,
brain has been raped.
Yeah.
It's
Do
terrible.
Do you know Spirited Away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spirited Away, it's meant to be like this beautiful movie.
Yes.
People say Studio Ghibli, the guy is like one of the best. Animation looks great 5 minutes into it. From that point on, I'm angry.
What do you mean?
Watching the whole rest of it because it just was bullshit. It's just like
Really?
I can understand what you mean. Yeah, it like
you can't look at things anymore. You can't sit with
I
something.
guess it goes for 2 hours and like a little bit of the way through I was like, I can't tell if this is going for 10 minutes
Yeah.
or I'm 10 minutes away from the end of it.
yeah.
And then I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, there must be 5 minutes off. I can turn it off now. Basically, I've got the gist of it and I pulled it up and there was 45 minutes left.
yeah, keeps
But I was-
going.
Were you
Physically,
were
like-
you oversold on it before you watch it? Because I feel like that
Maybe
happens
that-
with movies.
Yeah.
Maybe that helped, but it's just also not about much.
True. But I mean, like, if you just go in, I don't know. That I guess it depends how you watch movies. I suppose.
I had a similar situation with The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I tried watching it.
I
for
think
weeks,
my
and I couldn't
I
finish
feel
it.
like you
I
need to
gave
get
up.
to the end of that one for the payoff, though. The end,
Really?
the ending is fantastic.
I've
It's
spent
very...
months watching it, and I just can't finish it. Literally,
Really?
I can't. I'll be
Really?
like 10 minutes.
I feel like my my
weeks.
my mum used
like
to. She still does. She loves I don't know if you've seen it, Dinner for Schmucks. It's got Steve Carell and I think Paul Rudd. I feel like
Right.
it's just an okay comedy movie from like the mid 2000s.
Yes, it sounds like I've come across. I've known the
It's
name.
just a fine comedy movie
Yeah.
from the mid 2000s. And then like we would watch this like movie like once a month because my mum loved it so much. And she'd meet people and she'd be like, Dinner for Schmucks. It is the funniest thing ever. It is one of the funniest movies of all time. And I'd be next to her and be like, stop. Stop.
Strange things.
It's just a
It's not like she's
random-
going Breaking Bad. If you watch
No,
that,
it's just-
Sopranos, she's going.
It's a good
Yeah.
comedy from the mid 2000s, and she would just like freak out and tell people for 5 minutes, being like, "Dinner for Schmucks." You have. This is when you would like rent DVDs. Like you have to rent.
see Dinner
You
for
have
Schmucks.
to rent Dinner for Schmucks, and I just see into the future of them just being halfway through the movie, being like, "Eh,
Never listening
It's
to
an
her
okay
again.
kind of
yeah."
funny.
Steve Carell's funny, I guess.
It's
you know.
just. Has it got no other big? No Ben Stiller.
No. Oh, it might have been Ben Stiller instead of Paul. No, I feel like it was Paul Rudd. Zach Galifianakis is in it as like he does a little feature.
Because I feel like I've come across this film again in the video store probably back in the days.
Yes.
It was around that period where films were going great. There was a lot of funny
Yeah,
movies.
there was, yeah.
Would have been Zoolander, Starsky and Hutch. She would have had Anchorman, all that.
We need those movies, and I think they've stopped making those movies.
They definitely
movies
have.
are either really
They've stopped
good
making those.
or terrible now.
So dog shit. It's
Most
crazy.
things are really bad. We need that middle point of just okay, and you have that movie night.
And it's just
If it-
good. You just put on a Ben Stiller. You put on, and it's going to be great.
It's
You're
gonna be
have
good.
some- it's
Just
gonna be
don't
great.
think. Yeah, just go. Ben Stiller. It's
I
gonna be good.
it's
guarantee
gonna be
someone
good.
in that
It's gonna
movie
be
gets
good
hit in the nuts in a hilarious way.
Oh, it would have been great.
Oh, I think so.
Would've been like a
Hit in the
dog,
nuts.
Something like that. He left peanut butter after eating like a sandwich. The
Yeah.
dog's there. The guy's like, oh.
Yeah.
Help.
There was like, isn't it? There was one of the one character was like an artist who was very like sexual, and there was a lot of like, oh, the joke is that he was just fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's like the main character has to talk to this guy, and he comes out, and there's clearly like two women in paint behind him, and he's like, oh, there was fucking going on, you know?
I love.
And they just build around that.
Yeah,
tension
it just
for, like,
constantly, you know what I mean? It's like,
5
this is
minutes.
okay. This guy fucks a lot. That's his character down. Steve Carell, be weird. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Would you recommend it?
I'd say watch it, but I'd
I'm
have
gonna
to.
watch it
I'd
right
have to
now.
tell people. I'd have to be next to my mum, being like, "It's not that good. It's not that good." Do watch it, but it's not that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like it's okay.
It's fine.
There's a funny thing they do in the past as well, where it'd be like they would insinuate that someone is attractive or something like that, like in a movie. Do you remember like Drake and Josh?
Right, I'm trying
And
to think.
Drake is just this like okay, very middle of the road looking
I-
guy.
The girls loved him.
But the girls loved
The
him, but it's
girls
all
loved
implied.
Yeah, they just be like, "Yeah, this guy fucks." I feel like that with movies from like the early 2000s when like. I've heard so many movies with that where like it'd be a woman walking away and then two guys being like, "Man, look at that butt," and it's the smallest ass you've ever seen.
Well, that's what
you
they
know
used
what
to
I mean?
like.
It was like
Dude.
That's what they used to like.
Cameron Diaz in The Mask.
Exactly, and it's like just being like, "Damn, look at that butt," and it's like, "There's
And it's
nothing.
just- yeah,
There's
what are you
not a
talking
thing.
about?"
What is happening?" You know what I mean?
I think
It's
they liked
crazy.
that there wasn't a butt though.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think they
different
liked. 'cause
It
she
looked
was
like a
skinny.
boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looked like a young
It
boy.
looked like Yosef.
This was.
I was afraid
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was peak Hollywood. They were like, "We got to get ourselves a hot-looking piece of ass
Have you
here."
ever been like
Good idea.
had like a casting agent come up to you when you're like walking down an aisle in Woolworths, and then
Casting agent.
Yeah.
they
I
turn
mean,
around
they
and
say
be like,
they're
"Oh,
a
you-"
casting agent, but once I finish the alleyway, sausage suck. They run away.
Have you ever had like a big time like writer, producer, director come to your Edinburgh Fringe show and like help you out with the show and writing, and then disappear for a little bit, and like give you a card, you call him up, and you go to his flat in London a couple of times, and he gives you really strong psychedelic drugs, and then it leads up to the point where he's slowly testing the waters, and then he fully rapes you, and you keep on coming back because you have no self-worth. Did that ever happen?
Just one time. Yeah, just one. Amazing that you knew that, but yes.
Yeah, well, you know.
Did a casting agent ever come up and say, "Hey, you look like you know how to catch some fish," and I'm a casting agent.
That's really good.
The casting agent ever come up to you and be
Very
like,
wholesome.
"Buddy, you look like you're going to be Brahmin. You're a Brahmin cast."
Give yourself a laugh.
Give yourself a laugh.
How did that deflate the room?
Yeah.
That was good. Funny one.
I think you've gone for the similar thing, like the casting joke with Indian people.
I know.
Yeah. Which I don't know why it didn't work. It's a good thing to do it.
I have like 3 jokes I could possibly do.
Your
Yeah.
bit, but Indian.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Damn, what was
Goodness
you talking about?
We're
gracious.
talking about good movies.
Good
good
movies.
movies.
Well, here we go.
Or like
What's a-
okay movies.
What's
Like
a movie you would recommend?
You know what's good these
Someone.
days? Like, there's all these like random miniseries coming out.
Yeah.
Like,
the
Yeah.
mini-series.
Like, I'm watching Inventing Anna right now. Have you seen that?
I'll never see that, and I never have to.
It's
Because
fascinating.
there's so many mini-series.
Huh?
You know, it's like you get to watch that one,
Yeah.
you get to watch a different one, and then we can talk about it at the water cooler.
Yeah, but it's good.
It
Yeah.
sounds unfunny. I don't know why.
No, it's just interesting. It's based on a true story of
What's
this
it
like
about?
white
So-
chick who just defrauded like New York.
I think it
Oh, that's
sounds
pretty
hilarious.
fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
Oh, it sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah.
It's good.
And there's another
Yeah.
one, The Serpent. I also watched. It's like French Vietnamese guy who used to like kill backpackers in the 70s by just poisoning them.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, and
That's better than
French Vietnamese guy.
yeah,
we
he just
go.
like.
Oh,
charmed them.
excuse me, can I eat your dog, please?
You are
Excuse
so
me,
good.
monsieur, I'm quite
You are
hungry. I
so
want
tasty
to
today.
eat your dog. Hide excuse me.
Okay, now I'm in French.
Je m'appelle. Hello
Hey,
there.
Hey,
Drive
more
a
like
car?
disgusting.
I am going to
I hide in
So-
the trees.
so
and,
bad
I'm
today.
going to kill.
Oh my god.
I like the. I really want to have the croissant.
I eat the
Hey,
baguette.
do you have any more croissant in the back? I want to say the.
Go in the back there,
like
give me
to
a
like the
croissant,
snail,
please, snail.
Can I go into the backyard and make
Song is so
dinner?
good.
I want to go in and make dinner for you.
Oh, man.
French Vietnamese, folks.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
We have a lot of culture.
But
Damn, that's funny.
It's good. Good show. So
That's
far.
good.
I think it's like a renaissance for that, or like a golden area
For
golden time.
miniseries.
Yeah, I think so.
That's kind of the new movie.
Yeah, like
A miniseries.
A mini-series.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Which is annoying because you watch it because they're all like cliffhangers, you know what I mean? So it's like...
Well, what you do is you watch the ones that are like based on a true story.
Yeah.
Because then you know that shit gets wrapped up.
Do
Whereas
you watch
Yeah,
American
true.
Nightmare?
no,
That's a good one.
it's a good one. Yeah.
What's
Check it
American Nightmare about?
Just this lady gets kidnapped.
Joe Biden.
Joe
wins the
Biden
election.
winning. Ooh.
That's just it. This is
I
a
still
fairly
reckon
well-
that's the best case scenario.
President of the United States is Joe
Yeah.
Biden.
Okay, but picture this, like a family of like MAGA, like Trump supporters watching the TV. Joe Biden is being sworn in. They're all like crying. Joe Biden is not facing the correct direction. You know what I mean? Like there's like
Clearly,
Yeah.
he's off to the he's just off
there's
to the
there's
left.
there's like in the South there's like a family of 12 on a couch and they're all like pissed. They're punching walls.
Yeah.
And it's just Biden just going, oh, it's going.
And then Ashton
oh."
Kutcher jumps out and is like, fucking
Yeah,
got you.
in Indian blackface. You just got punked.
Biden's at the podium like, another thing. And then one of the Secret Service run over and they're like, you won.
So, huh? What?
Or it's just that
What?
family. They get like a
Really?
knock on the door. It's just like a African American family. Hey, we're your new neighbors. It's American Nightmare.
American Nightmare. Yeah,
American Nightmare.
that's right.
Yeah.
What do you recommend, Ramsey? What are you watching?
Oh, I feel like I watched something good recently. I watched what did I
Gay
watch?
porn.
Gay porn.
Have you guys checked?
I like
out,
the writing. There's some good. It kind of touches on the political atmosphere we're in, and it's
Oh,
good.
yeah, that's true. Is gay porn like romantic, like porn for ladies?
I know. Some
No,
women
I don't
watch
think
gay
so.
porn.
I think most gay porn's pretty aggressive. It's for the
Really?
fellas. It's for the boys.
It is kind of for the boys.
It's for the
I think.
boys.
But I know a lot of women that do watch it. I've heard.
Really? I've
Yeah.
heard it's made more for the male gays.
I'm
The male
like that, I
gays.
like that.
The male gays, you know?
I've heard gay porn is for gay men.
That's a
But
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
that's a
but
I
myth.
hear it a lot.
But
That
what I'm
women
s-
watch it.
No, but what I'm saying is there's like porn for ladies is like slow and romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and they're watching like a plethora of stuff. But then, yeah, dudes is normally more rough.
Yes.
And
Straight to
then
business,
gay
yeah.
porn, I wonder if it falls under that category a little
I
bit.
think a lot of gay porn is like, you know, straight twink gets tricked and turned into. There's a lot of that.
Interesting.
There's a lot of that. Yeah.
The straight angle. I've
The
heard that's
straight
a really
angle,
big
which
thing.
would be pretty hot
That would be pretty
if
hot.
What's
you're a
the
gay
straight
fella.
angle?
It's like
You're
straight
turning
guy.
someone.
Yeah, you're turning someone.
You're like, you know.
I can imagine that.
Yeah,
That's
I could pump out a couple good scripts for it, I reckon.
Really?
Yeah, of
what's
course.
some ideas? What do we got?
Pump out a
We're in the
couple.
writer's room.
I reckon like an army camp.
Bunch of boys at a podcast. You
That's
know.
Hey.
The
Guy.
Sausage Boys.
I reckon like, hey, there we go. I reckon like an army barracks.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean? And like there's one, you know, and it's like a gay barrack, but there's one guy who's like, no, I'm in the wrong place. And he's like, we'll see about that, you know?
Oh, that's good. It's fully gay. And
Yeah,
like,
it's fully
I
gay. There's
think
one
I
guy being
might
like,
be-
oh, I'm in the right place. And he's like, nah, boy, you
Yeah.
sit down there. We'll get along, you
Or
know?
about like a
And he just gets a train
Israeli
running.
tower guard and like a Gazan.
That's a good one.
There we
Oh,
go.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Political.
I'll put my missile inside of you.
Hey, yeah.
Explodes inside a Palestinian.
Because gay porn doesn't mean
IDF soldier explodes inside
Yeah.
a young Palestinian
Oh
boy.
my God.
Yeah.
He's
But
of
but
age. He's
yeah,
of age.
he's of age. It's
He's
fine.
of age.
But it's just war footage.
Yeah.
And there are Israelis jacking off to it.
Oh Jesus.
It's pretty crazy. I only recently got fully anti-Israel.
Oh, really?
Believe it or not, I was kind of on the point where I'm like, oh, there's two sides, and
were.
obviously,
You really were.
Well,
You
he
know
did
what I
the
mean?
Yell-
it was
Yelvin
more of like a way to combat, like it was more of just being on the other side of Fatty and Kianush and stuff because they're so whatever. And I'm like, oh look, obviously they're not good, but they're still like, it's terrorism and they care about the safety.
Yeah.
And I was going down a big YouTube rabbit hole, and I'm like, oh wow, this is evil,
Come on, man. Come back to.
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to,
Yeah.
because they're literally like, what's the least amount of calories we can allow into the area, and that's just how they do it. It's crazy.
Oh well, we might wrap. My camera's just died.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're
All
just
the people watching it.
We're just about to solve.
All the
big
people
problem.
watching it.
We
We were about to solve
just about to do
the
it,
conflict.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well.
Tune in next time. We'll solve it. No, let's wrap it. We'll wrap it there.
All right.
Let's wrap it up.
Listen to Ramsey Smith Isn't Funny,
We're
the
gonna be close.
podcast.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, doggies. And listen to Ramsey's show and
We'll do
support.
it.
Yeah, you
Uh,
guys have
it's
anything
for-
to say?
Yeah.
Support Stella's
Go watch
boyfriend.
Banana Peel
Come-
comedy. Banana
Banana
Peel
Peel might
comedy.
be down for a while.
Well,
but,
follow it and then see when they come
Yeah,
back.
if you see me on the street.
It was a real
You
fun show
have
on Thursday.
a fringe show?
Yeah, we got 2 fringe shows. We got one
If you want to run
Try-
over to Ramsey, you can get into the...
Trial by
Okay.
Funny.
No, who's watching this?
Yeah,
This guy's
that's
not
true.
watching.
What the fuck?
Is
What's
that
it
maybe
called?
for the
Trial
head
by
of
Funny?
Trial by Funny.
Yeah, you guys should sign up.
What is it? So what's the actual...
It's like a
It's-
competition where you're going to get a prompt and you got 30 seconds to be funny based on the prompt. If you are, you get another prompt, and whoever gets the most points gets like a cash prize.
Dang.
Yeah, and there'll be like judges deciding whether you're funny.
You're one of the judges?
Maybe. I'll be the MC one of the nights. But
I like,
maybe I'll be a
the
judge.
sound of that.
Yeah. And we're
Yeah.
doing our show, Amateur Hour.
And amateur, that's you and Stella?
Yeah.
Dang. Couple show.
How we do it?
Hell yeah,
Okay.
doggies.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Yo!